Corporate social responsibility continues to play a key role in addressing economic, social and cultural challenges here in Kenya. However, as CNBC Africa's Christine Wendo found out, most of these CSR initiatives are not lined up to the country's economic agenda. Take a look.
Corporates in Kenya contribute 1% of their profits annually to development programs across a broad spectrum of sectors. While sustainable approaches to CSR have been employed, many have lacked lasting social-economic impact due to poor guidance.
Corporates do want to engage, but they need to be guided. They need to be guided by civil society to show them the way, to help them set the agenda. But this has to be done by responsible civil society and accountable civil society. Let me touch on these two because these are issues of civil society. Responsible civil society is one that's not seeking rent itself, but is truly committed to the cause.
Additionally, companies' efforts have not been felt as a result of poor alignment of CSR to the government's development goals. In this regard, the Government of Kenya, along with the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, founded the Social Investment Focused Agenda, better known as CIFA, to coordinate participation.
CIFA is really a multi-stakeholder forum that brings together businesses and government with a special focus on sustainable development goals. CIFA is convened by this office together with KEPSA. And the goal is simply to mobilize private sector to contribute towards attainment of Kenya's development agenda. In my head, when I was looking at the Action Aid presentations, I was asking myself, so how does this really contribute to our national plans? So that's food for thought for Action Aid. The reason why I think CIFA is for us to see how do we, at the end of the day, ensure that your contribution and your partnerships actually contribute to our development plan.
The initiative, which was launched in 2015, is working on creating a database that will link various stakeholders to government and promote cohesion.
Who's there? Who's where? Who's doing what? I've had Action Aid Safaricom Foundation. Are there other partnerships? Safaricom Red Cross. And I'm sure there are dozens more that we don't know about. So the idea is to ensure that we actually have that in a collection of a database so that everybody knows who's where, and to avoid duplication and minimize resource wastage. And the idea actually at the end of the day is simply to be able to create a marketplace so that all of you know who is where doing what. Our role will be simple, to actually also encourage you or create opportunities actually to partner with county governments. As you know, we are also both a national and county government.
In order to have social investments that can supplement government's efforts, there is need to forge steady partnerships between stakeholders.
That as a collective, as a partnership, we can work with the state to achieve the Vision 2030, to achieve the Sustainable Development Goal. For that, we are talking of a responsible, equitable, and sustainable partnership with the corporate sector, partnership with the donors, partnership with the civil society, and partnership with the government to bring in those changes.
None of the individual sectors can address the challenges of equitable, sustainable development. Not the government sector, God knows, not the government sector at all, not civil society by itself, and certainly not the corporate world. But the recent realization that all hands on deck, the public sector, government, civil society, and the private sector, clearly is proving to be the way to go. Without, if we are going to achieve the transformational impact that we want for Kenya and all our other countries, we can't do it in silos.